And even as the celebrations continue in Hyderabad, especially from the TRS, the Member of Parliament who became infamous as the pepper spray MP, Lagarpati Rajgopal, has tendered his resignation from the Lok Sabha. He's also quit active politics. Remember, he was suspended following his action where he had taken out 2 canisters of pepper spray inside the Lok Sabha and sprayed them not just on his parliamentary colleagues but also at the media. So Lagarpati Rajgopal has since sent his resignation to the Speaker. He said that in protest against the formation of Telangana, he is also now retiring from active politics altogether. Maruk, the first casualty has already been claimed. Lagarpati Rajgopal, we are learning, has not only sent in his resignation to the Speaker, but retired from politics altogether. This is something that is likely to be repeated, especially across Simandhra. Ministers, MLAs, almost scared of going back to their constituents, trying to capitalize as much as they can on a lot of rhetoric that we are seeing from the Simandhra MPs.
Absolutely, and Javed Ansari is with us. Lagarpati, the Member of Parliament from Simandhra, from the Congress Party, being the first casualty. And there is a growing feeling that many of the others who oppose the Congress Party might start seeing certain isolation, at least within the party.
Within the party, I think the first casualty, in addition to Mr. Rajgopal,
would be Kiran Kumar Reddy.
Will be Kiran Kumar Reddy and some MLAs in Andhra Pradesh. I'm not so sure if they're going to move against many of the others, because the other person who indulged in violent scenes was a TDP MP. So the Congress Party's writ doesn't run over there. Certainly they want to make an example of Mr. Rajgopal, and they will have a lot of support, cross-party support for that as well, because what he did was absolutely unprecedented by parliamentary standards.
So clearly, Padmaja, what is happening at this point is there are a couple of backlash after effects of this Telangana bill. Of course, the bifurcation of Andhra Pradesh is going to be the first one. Secondly, how the TRS takes ownership and the relationship between the TRS and the Congress Party. That's second. As far as Simandhra and the Simandhra and Rayalaseema regions are concerned, what are going to be the alignments? Is it going to be BJP and TDP, which seems to be the most likely, or is Jagan Mohan Reddy going to emerge as the kingmaker in that region, which is the confidence with which he comes to the table? So several of those, but political after effects of this Telangana bill passed would also be that these 18 Simandhra members of parliament who belong to the Congress Party and clearly went against the writ of the party, how do they face the prospect of either being part of the fold or perhaps being outside of it? That isolation is going to come forth. They will have to take some steps, as Mr. Lagarpati has already done. And then, of course, there is Kiran Kumar Reddy, and T.S. Sudhir has been saying since morning that he is going to be perhaps a very isolated man.
Well, both the YSR Congress and the Congress have gone for broke in this case, both aiming respectively for the Simandhra and the Telangana region. Will the gamble pay off for the Congress? We'll have to wait only just another 2 months to find out. For the time being, Maruk Inayat.